Today we're going to practice solving division word problems using our cubes strategy. This problem says a botanist picked 815 flowers. She wanted to put them into 4 bouquets with the same number of flowers in each. How many more should she pick so she doesn't have any extra? So the first thing we're going to do is our cubes. The C in cube stands for circle the numbers. So I'm going to go through and find the numbers. 815 and 4. The U in cube stands for underline the question. How many more should she pick so she doesn't have any extra? The B in cubes is to box the action words. These are words that help us know what operation we are going to do. So how many, we have to find how many. And actually in this problem, she wanted to put them into 4 bouquets with the same number of flowers in each. This word same number in each is telling us that we need to divide our flowers into equal groups. So those are our action words. The E stands for to evaluate and eliminate. So we need to find some other important pieces. It's important that we're talking about flowers so that when we go to label our answer, we know what to label it with. And that's about it. It doesn't matter that there's a botanist. It could be anybody. Doesn't matter that she's putting them in bouquets. It could be vases. So those are information that we don't really care about. So we'll just focus on the things that we've circled, underlined, or boxed. Now I can start solving. So I'm going to use the numbers that I circled, 815 and 4. And I boxed that there's the same number in each, so I told myself that that meant division. So I'm going to set up my problem, 815 divided by 4. And I'm going to use division, and actually I'm going to use what's called Division Man to help me, and I can draw it on my paper so I can remember. Division Man helps us remember the steps in long division. So a division man's eyes are division, so that comes first. 8 divided by 4 is 2. Division man's nose is multiplication, so I will multiply next. 2 times 4 is 8. Division man's mouth is subtract, so I will subtract 8 minus 8 is 0. And his neck is an arrow to bring down, so I will bring down the 1. And I will start all over again from the beginning. 1 divided by 4 is 0. 0 times 4 is 0. And I will bring down the 5. 15 divided by 4 is 3. 3 times 4 is 12. And I get a 3. There's no other number to bring down, so I know I'm done, and that 3 is my remainder. So I'm going to go through my cubes and see what I've used so far. I used 815 and 4, so I'm going to check mark those off. I knew that there needed to be a same number in each, and so I divided. And so now that's left is my question. How many more should she pick so she doesn't have any extra? It's important to note that this question is not asking how many flowers are going in each, so 203 is not my answer. It's how many do I need to add so that there is no extra. If I look at my remainder is 3 and my divisor is 4, which means 4 makes a group and I have 3 extra. So if I'm thinking how many do I need to add to make an equal group, I'm going to think 4 minus 3 is 1. I would need 1 more to add to my remainder to make a group of 4 and have no extra left. So my answer, I'm going to restate what I underlined. She should pick 1 extra flower, and I can check mark flower, I used it. So she doesn't have extra. Now, we've practiced using proper paper in class. Right now I have no room at the bottom to start all the way on the left with my sentence, so I did put it in the middle. However, I am still using parts of proper paper because I'm starting from the left to the right. My work is neat, and my words are not going up the side of my page.